Hey suckers, it's me, Ulterific. I'm here riding my motorcycle. I decided that I need a NOS, so I'm going to go get NOS. Something just occurred to me when I was out here riding. I waited until literally the warmest point of the entire week to go take the bike out. It's almost 54. It's climbing up and sunny and dry. That's as good as it's going to get this week. And a thought just occurred to me, and I knew this was going to happen. It happens every winter. But it took a while for this feeling to come around. And I got the feeling of, man, I'm done with winter. I can't wait for spring and summer to get here. And fortunately for me, I made it all the way up until freaking January. But, you know, well, you know, we got like a couple more months of this, I think. I was hoping that I could have gotten my FX back. I would have enjoyed taking this out for this little errand run. But, that's okay. I need excuses to ride this one. This is me thinking out loud. I don't mean to complain to anyone or about anyone. I'm just complaining out loud. I bummed because I thought there was going to be a moto vlog me up in Florida in March, but now it looks like there is not. And I was like, oh man, I just got my Jeep back. I was ready to load my bikes and go on a road trip. Of course, it's a couple months away, but like I was ready. But now it looks like that's going to get put off for, well, later. So I was like, oh man. Now I'm thinking about where am I going to go once I get my bikes back from the shop. Like, I want to go to Colorado. It's mandatory, you have to go, but I mean, if I take my bikes there, it's winter time, so I won't really be able to ride. So it's like, well, then where do I go? It makes sense to travel south, wouldn't it? Like if there was a moto vlogger meetup in Florida, for example, or like Texas, I guess, some southern state, I'd be like, hell yeah, an excuse to travel and take my bikes and go somewhere warm. That sounds perfect right now. If I get like really pent up, if things get bad, I'll make my own trip. I'll find an excuse to go, aside from the fact that I'm an adult and I do what I want. That sounds really awesome, except for one thing. Now that I got the Hellcat, my Jeep, the gas mileage is like 6. So while it would be very fun to load up the trailer and the bikes on it and haul that, I mean, gosh, it's gonna be, the guy wasn't looking where he was going. It'd be really expensive to, he's not looking, look at the road. It'd be really expensive for me to haul my bikes anywhere, but man, I really want to go. Dude, my arms are getting tired. This is stupid. This is the most aggressive seating bike I have, which isn't much, but it's something. And I did just do chesticles today, so they're sore and tired. I'm like, I just want to thank goodness for stopping. What are you looking at? Not the road. Come on, man. Seriously? Like, I love the way my Super Duke sounds, but I was just thinking if I had like a switch I could flip and make it so my Super Duke sounds like this, abso-freaking-lutely, I'd probably run it on that switch. Yeah, let me be honest with myself. Half the time. If I was cruising, this is the sound I'd want to hear. I like this for cruising. Otherwise, that Duke is loud. It sounds amazing. When you're stepping on it, I would want that, like, to make sure you get the attention / get people's attention, like, hey, look the F out. But then if I was cruising on the Duke, I wish it would sound like this. This is still my favorite motorcycle sound ever. Ugh, my head. I thought it'd be a good idea to just go cold turkey today. And I was like, realistically, probably be midday, and I'll be like, I need to NOS more than I need to eat. And, yep, that's exactly what happened. I'm like, I need to NOS so good. Hey, I'm gonna go ride anyway. I'll just ride to the store and grab some. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite things to do in the world is a combination of some of my favorite things. One is to drink NOS, the other one is to ride a motorcycle, and one is to just chill. And so one of my favorite things that I do when I go out to ride, I haven't done it much because I try not to drink too much or whatever. But what I like to do, I have a mustache going on. My microphone is pushing my mustache into my mouth, and it's not good. Anyway, one of my favorite things to do is to take a break from riding and stop at a Quick Trip, get a NOS, and then sit outside with the bike in the sun, enjoy the weather, and just sit there for like an hour and drink next to the bike. One of my favorite things ever. That sounds amazing right now, even if it's a little cold. I want to do that. I'm tempted, but I gotta get back home. I'm editing a gaming video for my gaming channel, and then I gotta stream after that. First world problems, and I got stuff I gotta do. But I just thought I'd share one of my favorite things ever. And one more reason why I'm looking forward to spring / summer. Wow, I was so used to riding my FX, I was getting ready to just zoop, go right up there on the sidewalk, which is what I usually do with the FX. And I've done it here. I go up on the sidewalk, park by the outlet, and plug in right there. But I got parked at a good little picky. Oh, both my halos are on. That's awesome. Oh wait, or is it my irises that don't work? No, it's my halos. Nice. Well, one of them had a short. Will they stay on? Yeah, they stay on. If I leave my key on. One of them had a short, but not anymore apparently. It just decided to start working on its own. Nice. The White Wizard will know. I don't wanna, but I should get gas. I don't know about you guys, but I am of the opinion that I would rather have a bike that is charged. I'm thinking of my FX again. That is gassed up. So gas up on the way home, so that when I leave for wherever I'm going the next time, the bike is ready to go, versus the other way around, which is just get home and worry about it when you take off next time. I'd rather it was all taken care of, so I want to get this over with. Go! I'm dying here. Uh-oh, losing coordination. Does this vehicle have a trip meter? I think it does. It's right. That's literally, that was it. A. Boinkers. I love you too. Alright, we're taking this way. This is one of those roads I used to take all the time back in my younger years on the bike like this one. I found better roads since, but there was a time when this was like one of the best roads. Oh gosh, it's not smooth. And there's almost always somebody out here in front of me. There's something else that happened, but still, good memories here. If that was my FX or my other bike, I would have gone because they're so torquey. Would have flown out there and had all the confidence. Yeah, I could have gotten in front of this car, but not without making her possibly tap the brakes. Even if I didn't really slow her down, she would have reacted to me pulling out because I wouldn't have been able to do it as fast as I wanted to. So, and that's a road I'd go on all the time. It's kind of funny. I'm used to taking off from there pretty quickly on my other bikes, and now that I've taken off from that same spot on this bike, I'm aware of just how slow this bike is. I know this was a short video. I didn't talk much. I'm fighting my caffeine withdrawal. But I guess on the off chance that there is some kind of excuse for me to go to the southern states here soon, enjoy some nice weather with my bikes, and tow them with my Jeep and spend too much money on gas, let me know in the comments. So, it's an off chance thing. I would love to have an excuse to travel somewhere right now. Anyway, I guess that is all. Thank you for those of you who are watching and who watched. I will see you all later. Bye.
Ultra